everybody? Thanks again for tuning in. This your boy Superb Kicks.
Diverse Styles.
Together we're feet in the streets. We wear our pairs.
I want to thank y'all once again tuning in to another episode of Feet in the Streets. As always, we want to remind you to follow us on Instagram. That is the only means of contacting us. So any questions, comments, concerns you may have, send them to our inbox. We'll respond to you in a timely manner. Also, follow us on Twitter, same handle, Feet in the Streets. Facebook page as well, same handle. And most importantly, feetsinthestreets.com for all your official Feet in the Streets merchandise.
Most definitely. And don't forget to hit the like button for this video. Stay active in the comment section. Let us know what you like, dislike about these shoes. If you haven't, please hit that subscribe button. And most importantly, don't forget to hit the bell so you're notified every time we drop a new video.
That's right. Now, as you see, first time ever doing a double feature here, double review. And, two highly anticipated releases. Unfortunately, some of them got pushed back due to some, delays in the market and all, but here they are. We're going to jump right into it.
Most definitely. And we start off with the HARE 6 right here. Dope split image of the HARE 7, the color blocking, the color scheme. I like that the gray is a little lighter on the 6 than the 7. There's a few things that I really like about this shoe. I like the lace lock, how it resembles a carrot. Also, the back of the tongue. I wish this would have been on the front of the tongue like it is on the HARE 7s. Also, you get, I don't know if you can see it in the lighting or whatever, but you do have 3M on the side, side blocking. And there's a couple of things that I dislike about the shoe. The midsole, the pink. I don't like it that it's kind of like pinkish, and then the same thing for the bottom. I wish it would have, on the sole, I wish it would have been a brighter red, more vibrant red than this color right here, but I understand with the translucent that they're trying to go with. I understand why it's kind of like a hit and miss on this one right here, and not like a bright red like on the front of the laces. Also, I like the hints of the green, the purple, like you got the purple Jumpman on the back. You got your hints of green there to match the hints on the lace lock with the carrot, and on the back of your tongue on the 6. So we go to the 7. Like I was mentioning, I like the front of the tongue on the 7. I wish they would have continued that on the 6 with that, and then also you get your same hints of colors and everything like that. And if you can see, the 6 is a little lighter than the 7. And I like this color gray more than this gray, but I like this shoe better than this shoe.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely have to piggyback off some of your points you made about, especially about the tongue. Like, I don't really understand the clear front side and not, having it, the mimicking the tongue from the 7, showing up very, very dominant and everything. You do see it behind there, but it's not as, dominant as it should be, in my opinion. And I definitely agree that, with the pinkish tint. It's really not that pink as far as people were making it out to be from before seeing it in hand, in person and everything. But I mean, I definitely like the shoe. It's a dope concept. I really wouldn't mind seeing a couple more Jordan hybrid, where they put the color blocking on different models and all that. That's definitely a dope touch. I have to agree with you also that the 7 is my favorite of the HAREs. And even though I have the HARE 1 and the HARE 7, I still think the HARE 7 takes the cake for me on that one. One thing that I say, that, always gonna be something you would change. Not too much about this shoe really needs to be changed. I mean, they did a really good job, but I would like to see a red Jumpman with the purple Air, just to add a little, flavor. Because like I say, on the back of the 7, you see the red 23 with the purple, logo and everything, and obviously the red Jumpman on the side. But I mean, I totally agree with you, man. The lace lock is the best part of the shoe. And I mean, just even though it's something small and very, unseen, and some people even take them off, whatever, or either put them down here, relace them and put them down here. I think that the lace lock is the dopest part of this shoe by far. The red is very vibrant. It stands out as it should. But like you say, it would have really looked dope if the whole tongue would have came up and this material in the print from the HARE 7 would have been on the front of the tongue. Being as they didn't, I kind of don't understand either why they didn't, make the word Jordan or Air Jordan right here red. or maybe in a different color, green, something. But they did a really good job on this shoe. I know that on the midsole, sometimes you get on 7s, you get the different hints of color here. That might have been something they could have added just because it is on the 6, but I know the 7 doesn't have it either. But maybe like yellow here and green here or purple or whatever. But other than that, all in all, really good job. I think that another colorway that would really vibe on the 6 would be like maybe a Bordeaux 6. The Bordeaux colorway would really look good. And if y'all do out there listening and you do that, make sure you put the color on the front of the tongue, not on the back.
Please.
But overall, I'm gonna have to give this shoe an 8. Really, really good job. Colorway's nice. I do agree with you on the gray. I mean, like I say, there's not much that should be changed about this shoe at all. So for the anticipation that we had for it being pushed back twice on the release date, I know you're very happy with it. And I mean, even though I don't rock 6's, this would be one that I would put in my collection and rock by far.
And to elaborate and finish up with the shoe, to elaborate on the reasoning why I'm gonna give the rating that I'm gonna give, the leather on these is very, very nice and soft. I like the 3M hints on here. I like the lace lock on here, and just overall the color blocking is a lot better than the 7. But I like the 7 with the historic value of the 7. I like the 7 a lot better. So I'm gonna give this shoe an 8.5.
Oh, before you do that, show the
yeah,
box.
the box.
Definitely a dope touch here with the box. That's definitely nice. I mean, I guess that was definitely right there alone. That and the lace lock was worth the 2-week wait.
100%. We can go ahead and go into this 5.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I mean, on this 5, as you heard me say before, I'm not the biggest fan on the shoes and the tops and all that. I mean, it's just a concept that either you hit it or you miss it. And on this one, they did a good job. I mean, when I heard that the top 5 or top 3 5 was coming out, I was kind of on the fence about it, like, how they gonna pull that off? They did a good job. And as you hear us always say, and as we stated a minute ago, there's always little changes you would make to a shoe. And the only thing that I feel personally would have made this whole top 3 concept a little better, instead of having the tongue from the Grape 5 on both shoes, I think that one should have had a metallic 5 tongue and then a grape sole, just to swap the vibe up a little bit. But as you see, they did the fire red midsole with the metallic 5 shark's teeth and everything, and then obviously the Grape 5 tongue. But I just think, we've seen the top 3 one, we've seen the 4, and a couple other concepts. Obviously, they did something with the LeBrons, with the what does and all that, and the what the KD. But on this one personally, the material on this is just immaculate. This makes me jealous that it's not on other silhouettes or other models of the 5. They did a great job with the material. Like I say, the only change that I personally feel should have been made was, a metallic 5 tongue on one or the other, and obviously the Grape 5 midsole on one or the other, on the opposite, of course. So overall with this shoe here, great, like I say, great material. They really did a good job, aside from obviously the changes you feel personally that should be made. But other than that, I'm gonna have to also give this shoe an 8. Maybe, you know what, I'm gonna go up to 8.5 just based on material alone. Because anybody that's got these in hand, hey, you already know. And then those of you that don't, hey, just take it from me. This material is immaculate on here.
And I'm gonna elaborate on what you're saying with the material on this. It's butter. I really like this on here. And also, what you said, I had to take away a few points on that also, with it being a what the sneaker top 3. I feel like you said it should have had 2 different shoes. It should have been, one could have been white with the grape midsole, like you mentioned, with the metallic gray, with metallic tongue, and then that gives it a different concept. Right here, this shoe is too uniform. You know what I mean? And it looks like you change the tongue instead of it coming like two different kind of shoes like the 4's. But overall I still like it, the material, and like you said, there's always a couple of things that we would want to change, but I would have preferred on the left shoe being white with the grape midsole with the metallic tongue. And then you also, I understand that the shoe is black and that the Fire Red 5, the black tongues, got the 23 on the side with the red and the black. But this being a black shoe, I don't see why they didn't throw the outline behind the 23 that in red and white, and made that and changed the black and made it white just so that it can stand out more. Because right here, it just didn't make any sense to do the outline if you're gonna do it on top of a black. And I like the bottom, you know, you got the red in the middle, you got your clear midsole with your grape Jumpman and turquoise Jumpman off the grapes, and then also your turquoise Jumpman on the grape tongue, and then on the back you got your turquoise on the back of the tongue, and then it also reads out fire red, metallic, and grape, letting you know which three that this shoe's mimic what are the top threes, and that's an excellent touch also. But overall, like I say, I would have gave this shoe a 9.5 if it would have went with the 4 theme with two different shoes. I mean, not two different shoes, but even if it's black, they could have just went with a grape on one side and with the metallic, keeping them both black, but just switched it up. One shoe looked different than the other. That's the theme that I wish they would have went with. But it's overall a dope shoe, and you see that we purchased it right here and actually did a double up. So this shoe right here, I'm gonna give it a 8.5 also, just for the poor execution with the top three like we're normally used to.
The only thing that I disagree with having a one white and one black is, if you did that, you'd have to go leather. And I mean, as we pointed out, the material on this is immaculate. I would have personally kept them both black, just switched up, like you say, the tongue and the midsole. Because to do a one white and one black, you'd have to lose this material.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? You couldn't have one leather and one, the good suede on it and all. So I definitely would have kept both of them black. But I mean, we're in total agreement that, switch out the tongue and the midsole. That would have been, a funky little concept, especially since they went with the grape Jumpman, from the grape Jumpman model on the bottom of the shoe. Just a little
those two switches on the left shoe would have been a dope touch right there, like, you know what I mean, 100%. And with that being said, I had to drop it a whole point. I would have gave this shoe a 9.5 if it would have been that way, because of the material, everything on it. The tongue is super, super soft.
Yeah.
I just love the shoe, but I just wish they would have just switched the concept on the left shoe or the right shoe and just made the midsole and the tongue vice versa. But overall, like I said, I gave the shoe an 8.5.
Yep, totally agree. 8.5 based on the material alone, just so funky.
Most definitely.
Yeah, so like I said, if you listen out there, we want to see a couple more of the hybrid colorways on different models, obviously, and definitely this material. Please put this on some ones coming up. Good Lord, please let me get some of that on some ones.
And then most definitely, if y'all can elaborate in the comment section, let us know what y'all like, dislike about these shoes. If you guys are in agreement on the things that on the things that we said, or if you're in disagreement on the things that we said, let us know in the comment section, and we'll interact with you guys 100%.
Absolutely. And as you know, every video is nice. We love doing reviews for you guys. But my favorite part of every video, no matter what, is what's on feet today. So obviously, we're gonna start with you today, since you already mentioned already. Straight to feet.
Most definitely. So I had to go, like I mentioned, we doubled up on these, so I had to go and throw these on foot. Straight to feet. We wear our pairs around here.
Absolutely, straight to feet, and I love it. And for me, went with the Pine Green 2.0s. Obviously rocking it with the Master Feats in the Streets gear. Available online as well for you as well. And as you see, you might have the 1.0 to 2.0, doesn't matter. Shirts go and the hats go with both. So head over to the website.
Most definitely. And once again, don't forget to hit the like button for this video. Stay active in the comment section. Once again, let us know what you like, dislike about these shoes we displayed for y'all today. If you haven't, please hit that subscribe button. And most importantly, hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop a new video.
Absolutely.
And once again, man, without y'all,
know us.
Thanks a lot for tuning in. Y'all could be anywhere else, but y'all dedicated this time with us, and we greatly appreciate it. Until next time.